Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to share with you a full face of new Christian Dior beauty. We're going to make it a full face of Dior. Whatever I don't have that's brand new, I'll fill in the gaps with what I already have from my collection. So I'm excited. Let's test some new Dior. I don't know what that was. That's just excitement and silliness. Who said makeup wasn't therapy? Let's hydrate and begin. I've got a little bit of everything. I got stuff from Backstage, I got stuff from the brand new releases, and I'm really excited. So I'm going to start off by sharing everything that I picked up, and then we will get into trying everything out. But before we do all that, hello, hi, how are we? I hope we're doing well. If you like videos like this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, because guess what? As of right now, the brand new Dior blushes have arrived. The whole blushes and lips, all of those things, which I will have a full dedicated video for you as soon as they arrive. So I have all of the other Dior blushes and now the brand new blushes, and I'm going to try them all on the face. It is time. I missed my window to do my video when those other blushes came out. So now I'm going to have all of the Dior blushes and I want to try them all on and show you how we do. I like doing those blush demo videos so we can see what they all look like. I have a few videos that I've done like that already, like Tom Ford and Chantecaille and a few others. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed and have your notifications turned on so that you don't miss out when I post that video, which will be soon because I'm just waiting for everything to get here. Anyways, let's start off with the brand new Dior bronzers. This is from the summer collection. These are called the Forever Natural Bronze Glow Healthy Sun Kissed Glow Bronzer. I like the way they did these this year, so I picked up two so we can kind of see the variation. Look at that beautiful packaging. Dior, I tell you, when it comes to their packaging, yes. So it's a pretty thin compact. It's a pleasant scent, but it is a fragrance product, just for you to know. And this is what this one looks like. This is peachy bronze. This is a darker bronze with the peachy finish, or a little stripe going through. Now the other shade that I picked up is number 32 Pink Bronze. Same packaging. This one is the lighter of the two with the pink. I wanted to get both to compare and see. So the darker bronze with the orange, lighter bronze with the pink. Quick story about this, okay? So during the Sephora sale, I picked this up and they totally forgot it in my order. So I contacted them and they resent it, but it took forever to come. Fine, whatever. At least I got it. I got it at a bit of a discount, you know, 20% during the sale. I ordered the shade 4. I have here number 5. I'm sure it'll be fine. But I was just like, oh, Sephora. But this is the Forever Glow Star Filter. A lot of people are saying that this new Dior is comparable to the Charlotte Tilbury. This is a bit newer to my collection, and I really like it. I've been using it a ton. It's here on the vanity. I reach for it daily. But a lot of people are also saying that this gives a bit more blur and glow, which we will see. Yes, we shall. But this is the shade number 5. I hope it all works out. Here's what she looks like. It looks a bit dark, but I mean, we'll see when this gets all over the face. It's a little dark. I mean, it blends in nice, but it is a little bit dark. We'll see. We'll see. I also picked up 3 of the new Forever Glow Maximizers. I got the shade Peachy, Rosy, and Nude. You can use these on the face and the eyes. So I wanted to see how these would play as blush and just highlight, and on the eyes. I feel like, you know, products like this are easy, they're fun. Peachy, Rosy, and Nude. Love the glow. Yes, we do. I haven't tried this from Dior. This is the Face and Body Foundation. The one that's just like concealer. So I picked this up. I got it in the shade 4.5W. Hopefully that's a good match. This is supposed to be a very natural, easy wearing type of foundation, so I'm really, really excited about it. So we're going to try it out today. And speaking of Dior, I did get a couple of requests to do a foundation review on this foundation. So I'm gonna do it. I also did for the Givenchy. So I'm accumulating some foundations because we're gonna do something very special with foundations. Again, I'm trying to create a full face of Dior. So I have a lip product here. This is a new lip maximizer, plumping lip product. This was just a shade that I thought was pretty and I figured we could try because look at that shift and finish, and these are beautiful. I do have a dedicated video to this product, but this is a new shade that I wanted to try. This is in the shade Shimmer Rose Gold number 67. And then for the eyes, we've got a Backstage eyeshadow palette. This one in particular, what's this one? This is 001, the Nude Essentials. Self-explanatory. I like the packaging on these. I think I have almost all of these. And then I made sure to grab a Dior mascara. So we can complete our full face. So those are all the things I picked up. Those are all the things we're going to try out. Let me bring you nice and close and let's get into it. I was going for the wild woman look today with the hair. No. I have to wash my hair. I've been doing my workouts outside again, so yeah, a little crazy. I have my powder. I had to grab my powder. This is from my collection. So this and this right now. That's it. That's not brand new, but they're all Dior, so it's still a full face of Dior. Let's start with this, because I feel like we can use this as a base, right? I'm going to try to use this the way that I use this, not per se as a primer, but I put it on first. But this is said to be a liquid illuminator that enhances the complexion and smooths the skin. Use on bare skin for a natural radiant finish. Yeah, that's true. I've heard people say they can use this as foundation. Use under or mix with your foundation. Layer on top. For even more radiance, pair the fluid with your Dior Glow highlighters. So you could pair these two together. Okay. And then for an illuminated bronze effect, choose a shade one level above your usual tone. Okay. Let's see. So let's give this a good shake. I'm going to put a pump on my palette. There we go. And let's try it with the brush and see how that goes. Let me bring it a little closer. Hello. Hi. All I've got is my skincare on. So oh my gosh, it's so dark. All right, so I'm going to go in with a Wayne Goss F4. Sephora sent me the wrong shade. Okay. Okay, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's all right. Let's focus on the actual product, okay? I'm gonna have to go get the shade number 4, which is what I ordered. This again is number 5. It's very warm. Let me get super close so you can see. So here we are in 4K. Scary! But this is what the Dior looks like. It is a bit dark. Let me try to blend it in. Yeah, she's a bit dark. Oh no. Gives really pretty radiance, but my God. It's not very flattering. But okay. Let's focus on the actual product. All right. I'm not gonna say this is a fail. I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna remove this. I have to go places after this. So, the actual product itself is very luminous, but like in a nice way. My skin does look pretty good. I mean, but it's kind of throwing me off because the color's so dark. But I like it. I do see why it's comparable to the Charlotte Tilbury because I'm going to be taking it off. I'll show you what the Charlotte Tilbury looks like in comparison. Like you can already see this is more my color. By the way, I use the shade number 6, Tan. And this is what that looks like. We'll just do them side by side. I love wearing this all on its own, the Charlotte Tilbury. And that was the idea and the plan for the Dior. Especially because everyone was saying it was so blurring. So I'm going to just have to go exchange that for number 4 because even if I kept this and used it as bronzer, it's not realistic. I don't really think I'm going to use it for that. So here's the Charlotte Tilbury number 6, and then here's the Dior number 5. Yeah, number 5. Both give beautiful glow to the skin. There we go, super close. Charlotte Tilbury and Dior. Okay. I do see just a slight bit of the blurring effect, but I do kind of feel like the Charlotte Tilbury is a little more glowy. All right, let me remove this and I'll be right back. Since I removed that, let me just refresh my skin. Just some Chantecaille Rosewater. I'm sad. I got the wrong shade because I really was looking forward to wearing that like as the base or mixing it with this foundation, but that's okay. That's okay. It happens. I'll get it straightened out. So let's try out this new Dior. Well, it's not new, but new to me. So it's new. Dior foundation. So this is said to be a hydrating foundation that delivers buildable coverage for face and body. It resists heat and humidity and leaves a luminous makeup look. Medium coverage, natural finish. Okay, cool. It's a little squeezy tube. I'm gonna go ahead and put some on my palette. I keep saying palette, but this is technically just a glass coaster. All right, so I'm gonna just blend it in. I'll do one side with my sponge, one side with a brush, and then one section with my hands. That's what I like to do with my foundations and share with you which one looks best. This feels so nice. That went on the skin very nicely. Very pretty on the skin. It looks very skin-like, I will say that. And it has a very pretty finish too. All right, so that was just one light layer blended with the sponge. Let's see how we build. I'm gonna go back into whatever's left on here. And let's build her up. Or see how we can build it up. Very pretty on the skin. Yeah. All right. Let's go in with a little bit more and use brush application on this side of the face. I'm going in with the Westman Atelier liquid blender brush. This is a great brush. This is just going on the skin really, really nicely. I don't even feel like I need to build it up on this side. You know, when you use your brush, you're always going to get a bit more coverage than if you use a sponge, because the sponge does take away a bit of coverage. Or just kind of soaks up a bit of your product. You know what I meant to say. Brush side, and that's just one layer, and then the sponge side built up. Very, very pretty finish on the skin, I will say that. I'm not going to build it up over here because I have enough coverage. I'm going to take my hand and blend in on the forehead. Let's see how hands application, because I haven't blended right here. You can see the shade is a little dark, but we're going to make it work. I want us to give you like a super close-up in 4K. Sponge side, brush side, and blending with the hands. Blends in nice and easy. We'll say that. And very skin-like. Yes. This is nice, and it feels pretty good on the skin. I'm going to apply my concealer really quick, and then we'll get into some of these luminizers because they are just, I'm excited to try those. And no, I didn't put a lot. It just looks like that. I use this concealer a lot, so I don't know. I guess I figured out the best way that works for me to give me what I'm looking for. Now these two products should work really well together because they're from the same Backstage. Yeah, looks good. Hello, I look awake, I look alive. I look like I got some sleep. I'm gonna just do a quick dusting of powder. This in particular is the Dior Forever Cushion powder. I have it in the shade medium. The one thing about this powder, it's still a little messy, but it's okay. Most loose powders are messy anyways. Look at all that. Using the Dior eyebrow pencil, let me just touch up my brows really quick. The Diorshow OnSet brow gel, this little guy. Alright, so here's how the base looks set. Brush side, sponge side, hands on the forehead. Feels really nice and lightweight, and it looks pretty skin-like. Let's try the bronzers. Here are the bronzers side by side. This is number 32 pink bronze, and then number 51 peach bronze. Right here's the bronzer only. Right here I tried to get just the peach portion, and then right here it's this center bit right here. The bronzer, blush, and then that little highlighting area that says Christian Dior in the middle. Bronzer, blush, and then that highlight in the center. Bronzer, blush, highlight, bronzer, blush, highlight. Okay, that's the best we're gonna get. I'm gonna focus the product on just the bronzer and try that. This is the lighter of the two. I'm not expecting much with just the bronzer. I feel mixing it is gonna give me what I'm looking for. Not much is happening. That's like literally blending into my skin. Let's go into the darker bronzer. Am I not getting a bronzer from this darker one? What? Let me just swirl everything together. This is the darker of the two. Do you see anything? I don't see anything. I'm getting a bit of glow. Okay. Cleaning off the brush. And now I'm going to swirl all into the lighter one. This is literally just blending into my skin. I'm going to move on now. Let's get into these. I want to go into this shade for blush. This is the shade Rosy. So I'm going to put a bit on the back of my hand here. And then I'm going to pick up with my finger and then blend with the sponge. Okay. Okay. You see this? A product like this? This will look so good on your no makeup days. You know, when you just put a little bit of this on the skin with your concealer and you're just super fresh faced. Yeah, it's a vibe. Now I'm going to go into the shade Peachy. And let's use that for highlight. So I'm picking that up on my hand. Before I even blend it. Ooh-wee! Wow. I do like that this melds into the skin, and this again is after I set everything. That glow! Oh my goodness, check it out. A little personal space. Hold on. These are nice. This is making my haul worth it. On this side for the highlight, I'm going to go into nude. I like that I can work with these with my hands, but then I can also, you also of course have the jeez. Sorry, that's a lot. I was trying to say that you can use these with your hands, but then you can also go in with your makeup tools and blend them. All is well, they've been redeemed. I was a little by that bronzer, but woo-wee! Yeah, this is cool. This is some glowy goodness. Ooh, wow. Just look at it on the skin though. It's not shimmery and glittery. You're not getting any glittery particles. You're just getting a tint with that radiance that your skin is glow. Beautiful. I will say the nude shade's a little bit brighter than the peachy one, but I think they both work. Don't need both. Just pick your favorite. But just look at the colors and the finish of these. These are nice. Products like this are things that I like to reach for on my no makeup days to just really bring a little color to my face and that nice, healthy, glowy skin that's super natural. Wow. Okay. What else do we have? Yeah. Eyeshadow, lip, and mascara. Let's do it. All right, so we used the concealer up on the lid. We're going to use that as primer today. Referral one. A little bit of everything as far as finish in this palette. You got pearly, you've got shimmer, you've got matte, and you've got satin. Okay. I'm going out, so I don't want to do anything too intense. So I'm going to go into this warm taupe shade right here. Just pack that on the brush. I do like these palettes. I have all of the other ones. They're really great, and they're really easy, you know? Really practical color story. I will say that too about this one. I'm just blending this color in the crease. These are very creamy eyeshadows. They blend effortlessly, as you can see. I'm going to this ochre shade right here. It's similar to that, but just a little bit of a different undertone. Let's see what that's giving. Okay. Put that more on the outer eye, I guess. I'm creating that soft matte eye look, and then I want to put a little something on the lid. Let's see. It's giving soft and pretty. I love it. But you can totally deepen things with this darkest shade and really bring some more intensity to the look. Now, there's 3 shimmer shades we can kind of play with. Let's see. This one right here is the least intense, and that's the one right there in the center. Yeah, I think I want to go in with that shade. Just because I'm like going out. Just apply that with a finger, a little soft and pretty goodness. That shade's very soft, so I'm like having to build it up, which is fine. It's giving me the basic I want, you know, with just a little touch of shimmer. So this is very daytime appropriate if you don't love wearing shimmers during the day. I'm gonna go with the brush. See how it applies with the brush. Okay, same effect, pretty much. That's a very soft shade. I'm gonna take the fluffy brush and go into this one right here. Just because I want like a little bit more, but not too much more. I'm just going in with my finger into that shade right there. I like that. Let's go with the brush. This is what I do when I get a new palette. I literally put every color on my lid. This is a little detailing brush. It's from Wayne Goss. He doesn't make this anymore, but his new brush set has one. I want to go into the darkest shade. We'll do a little baby wing. Okay, I'm gonna stop messing with my eyes before I ruin it. I'm gonna take the nude shade and I'll put a little on the inner corner. It's a Dior number 23. I'm just gonna pick up that shade, that nude shade, and let's put that on the inner corner. I like how these are feeling on the eyes. They don't feel like heavy or as if they're gonna crack. I am gonna go into this darkest shade and put that on my lower lash. Just bring everything together. Let's go in with the mascara. Finish everything up. It's the Diorshow classic. I didn't want to buy a new mascara. I just bought a new mascara during the Sephora sale, so I don't need one. I don't want to waste it. Cute. Let's finish up the whole thing with a little something on the lip. Again, this is in the shade, why so small? Number 67, Shimmering Rose Gold. Oh, okay. These do give a little bit of a tingle and a minty kind of gig, and they do plump the lips. I have a few of them. I've finished 2 out of the 4. They're good. I like them a lot, so we got a new one. I am very glowy and I am not mad at it. Here's our finished look. Using all new Christian Dior. There's clearly some standouts, okay? And there's clearly one product that I'm just like, huh? Let's talk about that one. I don't know. What the what? What? Hold on a minute, okay? Because I feel extremely confused. I mean, I'm sure you probably saw something, and that's what I'm going to tell myself because I feel like it's just me. I'm having an issue with my vision. I am not seeing these on my face. Wait, this was the order. Like, these are really, really pretty. And I kept going back and forth making sure that these are bronzers. And they're bronzers. They say bronze. But this one on me, I can totally just use as a finishing powder. And it gives like just a soft glow. That's pretty. I like that. This, I'm very surprised because this of the 2 is the darker one. And it didn't do anything. So because of my experience, I can't come and tell you, oh my goodness, go get them. They're amazing. No, save your money. There's other things we can get. Standout 100% is this. These, I should say. The glow maximizers. I am getting more of these. When I go to exchange this, I'm going to get 2 more. Don't tell. This kind of goes without saying. I love these. I just needed another one, and I'm glad I have this shade in particular. It kind of at first goes on and gives a little bit of a golden shift on the lips, but it ultimately kind of just comes down to looking like really glossy, plump, juicy lips, which is fine. This also is another addition to my collection. I have all of these at this point. I really like them. They're easy to use. They blend nicely. I do like that this is a much softer color story. You do get good intensity though with the darker colors. You build them up, you know, all the things. I just wanted it soft today. Like I said, I've got some stuff to do and I don't want to go out with a full on smoky eye outside, you know, right now in the day. So, but nice. Performs well. Like it. The foundation so far, I'm really liking it. I like how it's skin-like it is. I like how lightweight it is. It feels really, really nice on the skin. So I'm gonna put this in the rotation. Sadly, we didn't really get to try this with the other products, but I guess I'll update you when I get the right shade. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today and letting me share all of these new Dior products with you. Please take a moment and give today's video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Stay beautiful, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.